Good evening. Will everyone please stand for the presentation of our colors by Lewis E. Dieruff High School's Junior Air Force ROTC unit and the playing of our national anthem by Dieruff's band. Thank you, and please be seated. Good evening, honored guests, colleagues, parents, family members, friends, and members of the class of 2023. My name is Melissa Petronio, and on behalf of the Lewis E. Dieruff High School administrative team, I'd like to officially welcome you to our 64th annual commencement ceremony. This year, we are proud once again to hold this esteemed event in our own beloved city of Allentown, Pennsylvania, here at the PPL Center. Thank you to the PPL staff for all of your support. Tonight's ceremony is a defining moment in the lives of our graduates and you, their family and friends. Many have traveled near and far to be here this evening to see our Dieruff graduates walk across this stage and receive their diploma. And with so few ceremonies left in modern day society, it is important for all of us to give it the dignity and respect it deserves. I need to ask you for a few small favors so that our ceremony can be seen and heard by all without any interruptions or distractions. First, please take this time to turn off the ringer on your cell phones. If you do need to take a call, please move up to the top concourse area so as to minimize the distraction to others. Second, please be respectful of our speakers and performers by keeping the side talking to a minimum. All of our speakers have spent many hours preparing their speeches and performances. Their family and friends, as well as the entire audience, deserve to hear and see their words and performances without distractions. And finally, As we announce students' names later in the ceremony, please keep your celebration to an appropriate response. We want all families to proudly hear their son or daughter's name as they walk across this stage. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding. Now, on with our introductions of honored participants and special guests who have joined us on stage tonight. Please stand when I call your name. And audience, please hold your applause until each group of guests is announced. I would first like to welcome members of our Central Administration team. Executive Director of Secondary Schools, Mr. Randy Buck. Chief Culture, Equity, and Advancement Officer, Dr. Robert Robinson. Executive Director of Elementary Schools, Mr. Matthew Pyle. Executive Director of Youth, Family, and Community Engagement, Ms. Tiffany Pollock. Acting Executive Director of Human Resources, Mr. William Sang. Director of Assessment, Dr. Kurt Burbaum. Executive Director of Facilities, Mr. Tom Smith. Director of Newcomer Academies, Mrs. Lisa Greitzer. Director of STEM, Mr. Kyle Kaufman. Director of Procurement, Ms. Beth Hildebrandt. Chief of Operations, Dr. Diana Mitchell. And Deputy Superintendent, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Michael Q. Roth. And a special welcome to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Carol D. Burks. My apologies. Executive Director of Virtual Academy, Dr. Dillaplane. Sorry. Thank you. Also on stage is our Board of Directors. Ms. Latarsha Brown, Ms. Andreen Brown Noel, Ms. Lisa Conover, Ms. Phoebe Harris, Mr. Patrick Palmer, Dr. Evelyn Santana, Mrs. Nancy Wilt, and Mrs. Audrey Matheson, President of the Allentown School Board of Directors, who is presiding over this evening's commencement. Thank you. Next, I would like to welcome a proud member of the class of 1999 and our honored Dieruff alumni, our distinguished keynote speaker and award recipient for this evening's ceremony, Dieruff High School teacher, Rachel Stevens. Seated on stage also is my amazing administrative teammates who have the responsibility of assisting me in leading Lewis E. Dieruff High School. Please welcome Assistant Principals Mrs. Sarah Pastelak, Mr. David Reimschussel, and Ms. Joey Schubert. Along with Ms. Bridget McDonald, our ESOL Supervisor of Instruction, and our Dean of Students, Mr. Jarek Volkert, and Ms. Stephanie Tishlis. Also on stage with us are our senior class advisors, Mrs. Jennifer Hunsiger and Mrs. Angelica Padilla. Sitting with them are our class officers, President Naheda Pimentel Ruiz, Vice President Eliana Rios, Secretary Clara Awad, and Treasurer Charlene Escueta. It is also my pleasure to announce our class valedictorian, Elaine Kyle Alfonso, and our class salutatorian, Michael Dornicki. Thank you, honored guests and students, for joining us on stage tonight. And seated in section 103, we welcome a class of honored senior alumni who were first to process onto our arena floor tonight. From the classes of 1960 through 1973, these alumni are celebrating their 50th year or higher anniversary of their graduation from Dieruff High School, and we welcome them home to their Husky family. We have a group of adults who work together each and every day in challenging circumstances to help your children achieve their dreams and to make a difference in their future. Without this group of dedicated individuals, the class of 2023 would not be seated here this evening. Please join me in giving our deepest appreciation and highest respect to the hardest working, most resilient, and compassionate group of people in the Allentown School District, the Lewis E. Dieruff High School faculty and staff. Please also help me welcome on stage our mayor, Mayor Turk. That concludes our introductions. But before we move on with our program, as we have come together as a Husky family to celebrate our accomplishments, it is only fitting that we take a moment to share our grief together as well. This year, we lost two of our Husky family members. Miss Angela Joachim, a proud member of our Dieruff alumni group. As a student at Dieruff, Angela was part of our ROTC program, and when she graduated from college, she returned to us and was an exceptional paraprofessional who dedicated her time with her students and teachers. And Mrs. Donna Rice, who worked for over 20 years as the head cook at Dieruff High School. While she wasn't a Dieruff alumni, she bled blue and gray and supported the staff and students of this great school each and every day. Please know that while we wish they were here today, Angela and Donna will be in our hearts forever. And now, we have a proud tradition at Dieruff that honors our lineage over time. I'd like to see where all the Huskies are in this arena. If you are a Dieruff alumni, please stand tall and proud. And if you know, you know. So help me out, alumni. Once a Husky, there's our Husky family. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our 2023 student speaker, Eliana Rios. Eliana has been a proud Husky for the past 4 years. She is our senior class vice president and also serves as a board representative. Eliana is a student athlete, playing basketball, softball, and volleyball during her years at Dieruff. She has an exemplary work ethic and will no doubt succeed at whatever she puts her mind to. Please welcome Eliana Rios. You got this.
Bienvenidos and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, family, faculty, and my fellow classmates of the class of 2023. I want to start by saying congratulations. Today, I stand before you as a person filled with conflict. I am here experiencing numerous emotions, and I'm sure many of you can empathize with me. More than anything, I feel grateful. Grateful to have spent my last 4 years being surrounded by such supportive faculty and friends, and grateful for all of the lessons I've learned along the way. Today is a reflection point capturing what we've gained this far, and it is recognition that we have overcome some of the toughest battles. Like many other students, we were stripped of a year and a half of our high school years, but today is proof of our commitment to perseverance. From our first steps taken in Dieruff on September 3rd, 2019, to our last on May 26th, 2023, we have endured the unknown. Many of us have belonged to the Allentown School District since we started kindergarten, and for some, this may have been your first and last year in ASD. But to be a student at Dieruff, you have to be filled with Husky pride like Mr. Boyd. You have to have a loving heart like Mr. Sprayberry, and you have to be strong, especially if you've taken Mrs. Pitson's class. Some of the ingredients that we need to be successful in life are a prideful but humble spirit, a loving heart, and a strong will, which have been displayed for us by our teachers. Many of us have had multiple roles at Dieruff, being student athletes, band members, student representatives, or even busy with multiple honor and AP classes. But no matter our role, all of these things are proof of amazing student involvement and opportunities we have had and still have as Huskies. For me, one of the best parts of attending Dieruff was being exposed to the various cultures and personalities throughout of our student body. Many people look down on Allentown students or our city in general, but the truth is, Allentown encompasses promising students that earned 4.0 GPAs, athletic and academic scholarships, and students who already hold an associate's degree at the age of 18. Sharing this moment together is a privilege, and I am honored to have shared the past 4 years with you. I hope that every one of us will take every insight gained and use it to shape our futures. I want to thank you all for every laugh, every cry, and every memory we have made together. Today, we become Lewis E. Dieruff High School graduates. The home of the Huskies is now also the home of future lawyers, teachers, engineers, musicians, nurses, and so much more. Let us take these blessings and apply them forward from this moment on. For a mind to thrive, it must always be open to new ideas, and it must enjoy the adventures of learning. Maria Robinson once said, "Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anybody can start a new ending." So no matter what your beginning looked like here at Dieruff, being here today shows that we can change and have changed our ending. Although we feel as though today might be goodbye, instead it's hello. Hello to the experiences that we will face, and hello to the challenges that we'll embrace. Thank you. God bless you all. Y Dios lo bendiga a todos.
Thank you, Eliana. You make us all proud at Dieruff, and we look forward to seeing all the amazing things you plan to do after graduation. Now, please welcome your class president, Naheda Pimentel Ruiz, to the podium.
Read yours. Good evening. I'd like to say a few short words about gratitude, because I would not be here right now if it weren't for some incredible people. Thank you to Mr. Sprayberry for shooing off anyone who distracted me while I was trying to lock in. Thank you for laughing at me when I mentioned I wanted to get bangs, and most importantly, thank you to Mr. Sprayberry and Mrs. Gamberg-Schuster for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you to Mrs. Piston, Mr. Boyd, Mrs. Hunsaker, and Mrs. Stevens for believing in me when I made it extra difficult to. Thank you to my friends for pushing me to be the greatest version of myself. Thank you to my younger brother for being the voice of reason in my head. And thank you to my mom, my biggest fan, my #1 supporter, who showed up to every concert, every show, every performance, every rehearsal, and drove everyone home after. I owe everything I am to you, Mami. Gracias. This diploma is as much mine as it is everyone's who I've mentioned. Finally, thank you, class of 2023, for trusting Eliana and I this year. I urge you all to practice gratitude, whether it be a friend, a family member, a coach, or the guy at Wawa who never rang up your fountain drink. Thank someone today. Thank yourselves for putting the work in and sacrificing all that you have to get here. Gratitude is powerful, and you are never alone. Thank you. Now, I am honored to introduce our distinguished alumni speaker this evening, who is an Allentown native and Dieruff graduate of the class of 1999. Having grown up on the east side, she attended Ritter Elementary and Harrison Morton Middle School. A current member of the Dieruff High School teaching community, she has, over the past 20 years, committed her talents and leadership to the Allentown School District, serving as an English teacher, field hockey coach, and Interact advisor. Even if you've never had the opportunity to have her as a teacher, you know of her passion for literature, her charisma as an educator, and her pride as a Husky. Please help me welcome to the podium Dieruff's own Mrs. Stevens.
Good evening. You all look wonderful. I want you all to take a moment and quietly look around and take this all in. We'll wait. Go ahead. And as they looked around in fearful anticipation, it was only then they realized this end is truly just the beginning. I'm not a best-selling author yet, but I'd imagine that if I ever did decide to write a novel, that is how I'd start it. Because all great stories begin when one thinks it's all over. Class of 2023, it's an honor to stand before you to instill some final words of wisdom before each of your epic journeys commence. To those of you that I've had the honor of teaching this year, this is my final lesson to you. So let's open our books to chapter 1. Take the first step. It's going to be the hardest, and oftentimes it's the scariest, but you have to take that step and make that move. You were not meant to stand still for too long. This may sound ironic, coming from someone who's been at Dieruff High School since she was 14, but believe me, I need you. We all need you to take that step. You see, your steps will create your journey, and with those steps, a piece of us will go with you. So take us to far off places. Take us to the boardrooms, the courtrooms, the self-made businesses, the operating rooms, the skyscrapers, the fashion runways. Wherever it is you go, we all get to go. So we need you to take the first step. Chapter 2. Be careful of your thoughts, for they become your actions. Self-doubt is a darkness that lies within the best of us. However, you get to decide the dialogue that takes place in your head every single day. You will make some not so great decisions at times. You will, it's a part of life. And you may also doubt yourself out of opportunities that you won't realize until it's too late. These are the facts of a life well lived. The true lesson in those moments is how you work through them, because, chapter 3, no one is coming to save you. That's right, no one is going to be able to do it for you. It is up to you to create the twists and turns of this journey. Opportunities will be everywhere, but they will not come knocking at your door or present themselves in pretty little Amazon packages overnight. You're going to have to push yourself each and every day. Also, your teachers have removed you from the Remind text messaging system, so we aren't texting you daily life reminders anymore. Chapter 4. Sometimes the hardest no you will be given will turn into your best yes. Life will not always go your way, so it's better now that you learn that all those no's are not an end-all, be-all. Change the concept in your head that a no simply means not yet. You didn't get that internship. You didn't get that internship yet. You didn't get that military promotion. You didn't get that military promotion yet. You didn't land that dream job. You didn't land that dream job yet. The power of adding yet opens all those no's into the possibilities of other opportunities, and you need to be ready to grab them when they come. Banned children's poet and author Shel Silverstein wrote it best in a poem titled, "Listen to the Mustn'ts." Listen to the mustn'ts, child, listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossible, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. Chapter 5. Do not take yourself so seriously all the time. Life is meant to be filled with laughter. Laugh with family. Laugh with friends. Laugh at yourself. Take the risks, fail miserably, and laugh at yourself as you try it all over again. Laugh at the fact that you created a plan for how this life is going to go. And when you find yourself at the age of 40, still not knowing what you want to be when you grow up, laugh. Because here I am, a little over 40, still not sure what I want to be when I grow up. But I'm starting to think I may be onto something with that best-selling author idea. And finally, chapter 6. French novelist Émile Zola once wrote, "We are like books. Many people only see our cover. A minority only see the introduction. Many believe the critics, and few will know our content." So, future alum, remember that as you walk through this life, be sure to surround yourselves with the people who value your content. Class of 2023, I'm proud of you. We are all proud of you. The epilogue of this story is now up to you to write. And if you ever feel lost in the chapters of your journeys, know that you can always turn back a couple pages and find us waiting in the halls of Husky High. And may you never, ever be too busy in life to not have the time to get lost in the pages of a good book. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Stevens. Please stay up at the podium. As a token of our appreciation and recognition of your commitment and Husky pride, I would like to present you with this plaque. There you go, my dad. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our choir, who will perform their rendition of Never Enough. Thank you, Dr. Dodd, and the members of our Dieruff High School choir. Another applause. It is now my honor to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools for the Allentown School District, Dr. Carol D. Burks.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I thought I was at a celebration, so I'm here to celebrate, right? The celebration. First, I'd like to say good evening to our distinguished school board of directors, our esteemed faculty and staff. Can the faculty and staff just stand up in the back just for a minute so we can acknowledge you, please? The faculty and staff, let's give them a round of applause. Woo! Thank you so much for your service. I'm so honored to serve with you. And to our excited and elated and proud parents and families, let's give the parents and families a round of applause. Now, wait a minute. We're going to do this one more time. These are the people who fed you, took care of you, took you to every sport event. Yes. Plays and all those great things that you're doing, gave you money. Let's give a round of applause for the families and the parents. Okay, now, we're at a party. But let's give a roaring round of applause for the sensational, dynamic, remarkable class of 2023. We can do that one more time. The class of 2023. All right. I'm in the right room now. I want to thank our alumni for being here, as well as our mayor representing the city. Let's give them a round of applause. You know, I'm new to this area, but let me tell you, that adage, that little slogan that you use, the theme, once a Husky. Look at the people sitting over there and all the people around the room. They're here because they believe in you and they believe in the Husky pride. So let's give it up for the Husky pride. So I'm just going to leave you with a few words, now that we're at a party and a celebration. Okay. Today we gather here to celebrate not only the completion of a chapter in your lives, but the beginning of a new and exciting journey. Yes, exciting journey. As we stand on the precipice of endless possibilities, I want to share a few thoughts on the qualities that will guide you as you navigate the path ahead. They are just three, tres, C's. Courage, caring, and curiosity. Somebody say that. Courage, caring, and curiosity. Okay. First and foremost, let's talk about courage. Graduates, you have demonstrated immense courage for the past 13 years by reaching this major milestone in your lives. You've tackled the rigorous coursework, the homework, the Chromebook, all the assignments. You survived the pandemic, zoom in, zoom out, and what seemed to be endless hopes and possibilities, you made it. You are champions in sports, champions in the arts. Some of you were named champions in the Freddies. Right, that's right. Am I with the right group? Okay. You've persevered through moments of uncertainty. But remember, courage is not absence of fear. It is the ability to push beyond fear and stand up for one's beliefs and face overwhelming opposition. There's going to be some times when some people are going to come against you. Some things will come against you. But what did Aaliyah say one time? Am I dating myself? We know who Aaliyah was? Okay. She said, at first you don't succeed. You got to brush yourselves off and try and try and try again. There'll be some times. In the face of adversity, be bold, embrace change, and take some risks. Embrace your passion and pursue your dreams. People are going to tell you, what are you going to do that for? That doesn't make any sense. You're not going to make any money on that. You better go do this way. You know what? All those people that they said, don't do this, do that, they're the most successful people because they stepped and went against the traditional things and the traditional pathway. Let's talk about caring. As you move forward, it's vital to remember that true success is not only just about you and all the likes you get on Facebook and all the likes that you get on all the social media sites. Caring is about caring and having success when you are successful, as well as helping others to reach their potential and sowing seeds in the lives of others. There'll be times that you'll help other people and you'll say, wow, they didn't even say thank you. They didn't give me anything back. But I dare say, if you continue to help others, someone else will help you. Someone else will plant seeds in your life. Lastly, let's delve into curiosity. It's okay to ask a bunch of questions. I know sometimes in classes they will say to you, oh, you ask too many questions. Let me tell you, those questions in life are going to help you, inspire you, and help you to become more of a critical thinker, a problem solver, as well as be successful. Never stop asking why and seeking answers. Embrace new ideas. Challenge conventional wisdom. And dare to think outside the box. Embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Discover new solutions. Create, invent, reimagine. Because there's greatness in every single one of you. Every single one of you are sensational. You are champions. We should be clapping, every single one of them. And remember, it's not just about the destination or the journey itself, but embrace it, learn and grow and have some fun, build relationships, and enjoy the pursuit of knowledge in every field that you pursue. So today, the Lewis Dieruff High School class of 2023, we are extremely proud of you. We're expecting you to be... I see engineers and teachers and architects and CEOs and entrepreneurs in this room. I see engineers, teachers, and entrepreneurs and all kind of greatness in this room. So, remember the 3 C's as you go forward in life. Courage. Courage. Caring. And curiosity. Congratulations, Dieruff Class 23, I love you!
Thank you, Dr. Burks, for your leadership within the Allentown School District. Let's give her another round of applause. At this time, we will recognize all of our honor graduates who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher while at Dieruff. Achieving this status comes at a price. The students on this stage and the students in the first 3 rows of the student section have repeatedly sacrificed their free time to be hardworking, dedicated, and high-achieving students. They will be attending colleges and universities all across the United States, majoring in fields of studies such as pre-med, neuroscience, microbiology, engineering, education, and criminal justice. In recognition of their efforts, I would like all the honor graduates to stand at this time. Please put your hands together for these outstanding students. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Allentown School Board President, Ms. Audrey Matheson, will you please join me at the podium? Class President, Naheda Pimentel Ruiz. Valedictorian, Elaine Kyle Alfonso, and Salutatorian, Michael Dornicki. Will you also please join me here at center stage for the official presentation of the class of 2023 to the President of the Allentown School District School Board. Ms. Matheson, having fulfilled their Pennsylvania Department of Education requirements for graduation from the City of Allentown's Lewis E. Dieruff High School, we, the administration, faculty, and staff, present to you the class of 2023.
And what a pleasure it is to be introduced to you all. May I first offer my congratulations and the congratulations of my colleagues on the school board. We also are extremely proud of you. In recognition of your having fulfilled the requirements established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the School District of the City of Allentown, and through the authority vested in me by the Board of Education of Allentown, I do hereby declare Lewis E. Dieruff High School's class of 23 graduated. You are official.
Naheda, as the class president, you will be representing the class of 2023 as the first student to receive your diploma. Elaine Kyle, as the class valedictorian, ranked #1 in your class, you will be representing the class of 2023 as the second student to receive your diploma. Elaine Kyle would like to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you have had a lovely evening so far. First, I would like to thank God for all the blessings He has given me throughout my life. He has given me my gifts, talents, and my dear family and friends. Without His guidance and provision of an awesome support network made up of my family and friends and everyone I met here at Dieruff, I would not be where I am today. Over at Dieruff and LTRC, I've met and have been blessed with many teachers, counselors, and many others that encouraged me to be a good student and a person, and I hope that they have trained me to be a good teacher one day. I want to thank all of them for their support and time in educating me and allowing me into their classrooms when I came to visit as an observer for my education courses. I will apply everything I learned from all of you as I move on to Kutztown, and once I graduate from there, I want to come back here to Allentown to help teach the future generations after us. My time at Dieruff and at LTRC will be one that I will never forget. It helped mold me and shape me who I am and what I want to do. The motto when we entered the school was, "Lead and serve with Husky pride." It is my hope that all of us here today will strive to lead and serve no matter where we go. Well, since my friends said I act like I'm between the ages of 25 and 50, I will act like I am 25 and 50 for a few seconds. There is this story of a mentor and a student, my apologies. Now, this mentor, Paul, was preparing his student, Timothy, for the future. The part of the story that I love the most is that the mentor instructed the student to not let anyone look down on him because of his youth, but to instead set an example to everyone around him through what he says and what he does. If you're doing good in your family or your community, and you leading by example and helping others do what is right and good, don't let anyone ever stop you from doing it. Continue to be the light that shines no matter where you go. Now, before I owe my family and friends dinner tonight, I just want to say thank you again for a great high school experience, including the rough spots we hit along the way. I am joyful and appreciative of everything we went through as a class of 2023. I wish all of you, the students, the families, and the staff, all the best, and I cannot wait to see and hear of the many things you all do. Thank you.
And Michael. As the class salutatorian ranked number 2 in your class, you will be representing the class of 2023 as the 3rd student to receive your diploma. And Michael has a few words.
Good afternoon, families and friends. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those who helped me on my journey up to this point. Thank you to Dr. Tinsman Schaefer and Mr. Sprayberry for believing in me and constantly providing me encouragement when I needed it most. Thank you to Mrs. Piston for challenging me through all my blank stares and not giving up on me. Thank you to the entire AP Physics class for making 7th and 8th period not only bearable, but the best time of the day. And most of all, thank you to my parents for all the sacrifices they have made, and to my siblings, Caroline and Christopher, for being my biggest support system. I could not be the person I am today without each and every one of you. Thank you.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas to the class of 2023.
Eliana Rios. Charlene Escueda. Clara Awad. Casey Dorney. Justin Allen. Brian Wynn. Melissa Pingerly Barreto. Christopher Alvarado. Erica Tyler. Carl Elias. Vanessa Feriolo. Jemiah Andrews. Jameli Morales Galvin. T. Tran. Skylar Swaby. Zoe Gonzalez. Dyra Santana Almanzar. Leslie Perez. Daniel Antar. Danny Deborah. Chantel Pereira Eras. Kaled Munoz Fernandez. Kaylee Odendahl. Minzita Bautista Enriquez. Erica Tolero Quintero. Selena Perez. Enrique Morales. Casnisha Edule. Rainiel Perez. Carissa Burgos Flores. Kevin Hanna. Christopher Frias. Nicole Luna Espinal. Gemily Corporan Suarez. Amelia Espada. Julio Roman. Domingo Perez Gomez. Mia Espinal Abreu. Fernando Hernandez. Charlize Cadena Vasquez. Carl Miranda de la Rosa. Jaden Diaz. Aaliyah Bright. Christopher Salit. Mireya Ramos. Beslin Hernandez Cortorio. Grace Aboud. Jenny Wynn. Leoris Rosario Sanchez. Michelle Rodriguez Camacho. Angelina Mohartam. Yandy Arias Santana. Jayana Burrell. Dariel Espinal. Javier Arias. Nayelis Roman Cintrone. Cecilia White Rodriguez. Maciel Perez Mota. Elias Mojena Aquino. Sebastian Casiano Torres. Anieli Velasquez. Andrew Tejeda. Brianna Yerd Hines. Ayanalise Hernandez. Anwar Abu Jenba. Maradali Negron. Julian Rivera. Yarielis Sanchez Pizarro. Michaela Kern. Juan Garcia Sanchez. Aaron Tyson. Nazaire Moore. Andy Villatoro. Raul Barrios. Philip Dawkins. Christopher Sepulveda. Jose Guzman. Jamari Floyd. Chrislet Angel Cruz. Marcos Baez. David Ortiz. Erica Echevarria Rossi. Jaylene Marie Santiago Maldonado.
Elizabeth Klein. Justine Borelli. Natasha Harris. Nora Hadid. Janisa Luciano. Angela Hernandez. Jaylyn Cruz. Raysherline Vasquez. Suleidimar Laos Vega. Jason Inga. Eli Aponte. Elias Ayala. Gabriel Crespo. Yadiel Correa Marrero. Zidane McDonald. Christian Romero. John Hernandez Abreu. Joel Garcia. Jared Cosme. LaVar Humphrey. Kayla Phillip. Jarlene Sori. Ashanti Beljour. Leilani Brana. Jerlis Meliha.
Can you come back and say that?
Jerielkis Mejia Hakis.
Jerlakis.
No. Jerielkis.
Jerlakis.
No. Jerielkis.
Jerelkis.
Jerielkis Mejia Hakis.
Thank you. Amanda Gomez. Sharia Emhoff. Ivory Colon. Gabriela Castillo. Janaris Almodovar. Ariana Checo Sanabria. Ledwin Davila Hernandez. Jordi Rosario Cespedes. Carlos Ramos. Zachary Jones. Damian Justin. Rasul Barton. Isaiah De Los Santos. Javen Turley. Justin Morales Placencia. Tony Hanna. Charlie Cruz Hernandez. Rosa Castillo. Shadia Barrios Rios. Johanny Fermin. Carla Sanchez Santos. Natalie Padillo Arroyo. Daphne Vargas Reyes. Janisbel Vasquez Pina. Yulady Torres Mosquea. Christina Elliott. Sakaya Walker. Siani Smith. Saul Otero Sullivan. Carlos Santiago. Jason Rodriguez Cruz. Nayandel Lopez. Justice Bentecourt. Daniel Duran Vargas.
Gabriel, good job, buddy. Gabriel Cologne. Kevin Vivaldo. Aziz Hadid. Jaden Ferrier. Amber Pavitas. Kaylee Leon. Aaliyah Varick. Brianna Cruz. Yunaleska Vargas. Did I say her name? No. Jessica Brezon. Jasmine Cordero. Ariana Ramos. Michaela Velez. Natalie Beretta. Jasmine Figueroa. John Ortega Gillen. Kelmish Reed. Johnny Caba. Joel Fernandez. Jomar Velez. Christian Santiago. Angel Otero Torres. Brian Santiago Pirella. Julio Peña Sosa. Nason Dupree. Zane Childs. Jason? Yeah, Jason. Esparra Cubero. Jason Esparra Cubero. Aisha Nicole Rodriguez. Natalie Miranda. I'm not saying that. Yariana Rosario. Tamari Cox. Kiani Porter. Jaylyn Ellis. Angelise Olmo. Leishka Melendez Santiago. Genesis Moya Jimenez. Talitha Moody Martin. Amanda Mendez. Maria Reyes. Kenneth Alvarado Torres. Brandon Cordova. Christian Palacios. Jorge Rodriguez Morales. Emmanuel Dillon. Jose Martins. Marquise Suarez. Eliud Torres. Jason Urena. Daniel Ortiz. Michael Ortiz. Luis Gonzalez. Yadiris Petrie. Cristel Rivera Solis. Keelani Rodriguez. Ashley Romero. Christina Ruiz Ortiz. Jada Miller. Carolina Hoya. Jasmine Padilla. Danielle Oquiri. Natalice Gomez. Jessica Nunez. Genesis Quintana. Timothy Quinones. Nicholas Quinones. Jordani Acosta. Yandel Ortiz. Carlos De Leon Rivera. James Ross Benson. Rylan Hoffner. Damian Jimenez. Justin Lopez Perez. Jaden Rodriguez. Jaden Jasper. Sebastian Garcia Lopez.
Lirio Herrera. Jalisha Martinez. Annabella Paredes. Mariaxi Coyajo. Emily Soto. Janisha Galarza. Karenary Delgado. Kailina Santos. Francine Cedeno Bejo. Nadira Almodovar. Tracy Gustama. Enzo Casquette. Wesley Ayala. Jaden Ruiz. Rauli Concepcion Serrata. Robert Bueno Klein. Angel Morales Santos. Moshe Silva Duran. Ryan Marmalejos Rivera. Yandel Infante Rodriguez. Angel Abad German. Maurice Molero Maza. Alexander Jones. Jamili Rod. Maya Dumat. Amaya Colon. Jalisa Solano. Ashley Venegas. Anashla Fabian Cuevas. Lenacey Padilla Silverio. Wenny Jerez Hernandez. Ariani Fernandez Reyes. Amy Cordon. Isabella DiMichelle. Lizvette Figueroa. Ahmed Mohammed. Jasneel Garcia Santiago. Jared Andino. Avoy Blair. Eric Abar. Eduardo Robles Figueroa. Angel Figueroa. Alex Villanueva. Ricardo Arias. Cariel Gilby. Samuel Lugo. Alexi Rodriguez. Rebecca Echeverria. Myra Jasenia Ortiz. Leilani Nunez. Kenjerli Valenzuela Mena. Gabriela Gordon. Jaritza Santiago. Francesca Tab. Abigail Rios. Amanda Lee Figueroa. Melanie Frias Diaz. Jennifer Lopez. Handy Cuello. Alexavier Aviles Vega. Enzo Perez. Gerard Munguia. Jomar Castro. Justin Christie. Julian Roman. Yadriel Torres. Tyro Reyes. Yosan De Leon Quesada. Frandy Guzman. Gianna Madera. Ashanti Espinal. Samantha Teneo. Marveli Estevez Colado. Prislady Santos. Liza Rodriguez. Wendy Minchella. Lisa Infante Taveras. Camila Santos. Madeline Vaquero. Alyssa Luciano. Jorge Haran. Alim Irshad. Christopher Badillo. Noah Osorio. Charlie Villanueva. Daniel Fekri. Dempsey Goche. William Latour. Alexander Marmol Brito. Alexander Arajo. Jack Kelly. Bermajelin Ortiz Perez. Ashley Salas Gill. Shayla Lopsy. Mariah Medina. Alexis Lopez. Rusmedi Familia. Genesis Lopez Morale. Angie Fernandez. Delilah Cross. Elijah Roman. Jonathan Saez. Gregory Stovall. Brian Baker. Ali Hassan. Hadi Jacob. Ryan Hawk. Anielo Abreu Urena. Jose Figueroa Rivera. Alexis Pabon Sanchez. Jaidiliani Alers Charbonnier. Lyrica Rosario. Danelise Lugo Fred. Zulivet Brito Espinosa. Madison Bob. Jaylene Justo Roya. Brandy Marinez. Macy Kostick. Heavenly Sabastro. Natalie Lopez. Catherine Videa. Kevin Rodriguez. Albert Santos del Rosario. Javiel Marrero Ruiz. Isaiah Gill.
Osvaldo Diaz Ortiz. Anthony William Ocasio. Excel Hernandez. Noah Rivera Aquino. Quasim Abney. Dominic Repnick. Emiliano Adorno. Gracie Battle. Ariana Lugo Rivera. Annabelle Perez Herrera. Godwina Yali Baini. Luna Castrillon Cano. Bianca Gonzalez. Sheree Killens. Tamaya Perez. Miracle Schaller Barker. Emily Valerio Lopez. Blake Anderson. Joshua Montesino. Christian Price. Eric Castro. Javon Lassiter. Stenson Clairvaux. Joshua Vasquez Ramos. Wellington Mejia de la Cruz. Brian Morales. Gabriel Rivera. John Rodriguez de los Santos. Jeliza Johnson. Jasmine Moore. Janaya Moore. Isabel Velez. Delana Repneck. Sierra Souders. Ginger Barlow. Janaya Staggers. Sasha Lawrence. Lenny Fairclaw. Romeo Torres. Jose Zayas. JD Lopez. Yadiel Claudio. Mario Mitri. Carlos de los Santos. Aiden Corozo. Richard Merihildo Garcio. Nelson Miranda. Jack Sanchez Cuesta. Zion Chapman.
Class of 2023. Class of 2023. It is now time for a symbolic gesture, one which signifies your transition, your commencement into adulthood. Class of 2023, please move your cap tassel from right to left. You are now graduates of Lewis E. Dieruff High School, and it's time to join the Alumni Association. Seniors, graduates, you did it. Graduates, please sit down. Thank you. I want you to embrace this moment and be proud of the challenges you have overcome and the successes you have celebrated that have led you here tonight. On behalf of the entire Dieruff community, I want to tell you it has been an honor and a pleasure to travel on this journey with you. Everyone's excited. Class of 2023. What you may not know is that 4 years ago, you and I walked into Dieruff High School together for the very first time as brand new Huskies. And like many of you, I was excited, anxious, and a little overwhelmed as I entered those doors to a whole new school. Our years were filled with new experiences, some challenges, and many celebrations. And it is because of you and the connections we have made these past 4 years that I continue to walk through those doors, and I thank you for that. And now, graduates, as you walk out tonight with your diploma in hand, remember the messages, the words of encouragement and advice shared with you tonight from your classmates and special guests. You are ready to take that next step, and we could not be more proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, Dieruff High School, class of 2023. You did it. Now, let us sit back and enjoy a special presentation of our senior class memories, a video entitled "The Show Goes On" for the class of 2023, specially prepared by Dieruff High School's Video Club and directed and edited by Mrs. Bianca Ortiz.
Is in the building.
Congratulations, class of 2023. We are so proud of you. And always remember, no matter where you go or what you pursue, always remember to shine your light and show the world what a Dieruff Husky is made of. I love you.
Step up off your path, I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they that's how that shut down made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up. In times it's hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
Congratulations, class of 2023. Best of luck in all you do. You will be missed.
Don't be afraid to be the rose between two thorns.
And don't forget to take some time and get lost in a good book.
Congratulations! We love you!
I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war. For these ghetto girls and boys, I'm rapping around the world for Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour, Oakland out to
Congratulations, seniors. I enjoyed working with many of you. I wish you all the best.
Hey, seniors, it was great getting to know a lot of you this year. Good luck in your future. Remember, no driving sleepy or angry.
Congratulations, graduates, on the class of 2025.
what you see when you look outside your window. Brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire. Never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms higher. Let them know you there, that you struggle and survive.
Congratulations, seniors. Stay safe out there.
Even nobody going home, even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on.
Don't let anyone block your dreams. You didn't foul out. You stay focused. Congratulations, 2023.
Good job, class of 2023. You didn't need overtime. You won it in regulation.
Congratulations, class of 23. You just did it.
Hey, get to class. First the kids, now it's you. Get to class. I'm tired of this. Get up there, back to the school. Let's get going.
All right, seniors, we can't wait to watch you walk across the stage. You're awesome. It's been great getting to know you. Good luck. Good luck, seniors.
Bible traders, so I do the deed, get up and leave, a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, Ma, I made it. Friends are happy for me, or their honeysuckle phonies.
Congratulations, seniors. It's Mrs. Hunsaker, and I have some final words of wisdom. Life after high school may seem a little uncertain, but don't worry and have a little faith in yourself. I believe in you, and trust me, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And always remember, once a Husky, always a Husky.
In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, Ma, I made it, I made it. I said, hey, look, Ma, I made it, I made it.
Congratulations, seniors. I'm super proud of you. Remember to always follow your heart and be true to yourself. I can't wait to see who you all become in the future, and best of luck in all you do. Hi, class of 2023. It's Miss Kennedy. I wanted to wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. And just remember, there are many different pathways to success. So if you find yourself getting off track or unhappy with the direction that you're going in, you can always regroup and start all over again. I know you're going to do wonderful things, and I've had so much fun working with you all the last 4 years. Come on.
Congratulations, seniors. I just want to wish you the best of luck in all of your life's aspirations.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh.
Congratulations, seniors. We wish you all the best. We're so proud of you.
Good luck, seniors. Congratulations.
Bigger picture, those were the days. Hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. See you in in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it.
Hey seniors, instead of giving you a great farewell message, I decided to use ChatGPT to write a farewell message for you. Here you go. Goodbye. Farewell. Adios. Sayonara. Aloha. Hasta la vista, baby. Today, we bid you adieu with a heavy heart and a light stomach as you set sail on the good ship Graduation. Remember to pack your lunch, wear sunscreen, and keep your eyes peeled for flying monkeys. Life is like a box of chocolates. Except sometimes the chocolates are actually frogs. ChatGPT didn't make that mistake. And sometimes they're made of cheese. But fear not, you have the strength of 1,000 suns and the wisdom of 1,000 beach balls. So go forth, dear graduates, and make your mark on the world like a polar bear on hot summer day. Remember to always follow your dreams, except when they lead you down a dark alleyway filled with clowns and custard pies. Never forget the lessons you learned at insert school name, like how to count to 10 in Swahili. Let's raise a toast to the class of insert year, a group of fine individuals who undoubtedly go on to do great things like building sandcastles in outer space or inventing new flavor of ice cream that tastes like unicorns. Congratulations and goodbye, you magnificent creatures.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over.
No matter how you view it, your life is yours. Your future is bright, and you will always have a home here at Husky High.
Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Ms. Ortiz and the Dieruff Video Club. Choir members, please make your way to the front for the singing of the Alma Mater, and staff members who have post-ceremony assignments, please make your way to your assigned areas at this time. And now, class of 2023, it is time for the singing of your school's alma mater. One last time, all together as a class. Will everyone please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our alma mater? The words are located on page 8 of your programs. We are almost to the end of this evening's ceremony. In just a few moments, we will begin the formal recessional parade of our new graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that you exit the PPL arena as quickly and orderly as possible. Be very patient and careful driving around the stadium. Please meet your graduate outside along Hamilton Street. Thank you to all of you for attending Louis E. Dieruff's High School 64th Annual Commencement. Thank you and have a good night.